We are proud to share our colors with you.
On est fiers de partager avec vous nos couleurs.
Aup Atleti.
Opa Atleti.
Here we go. It's been 107 days since Atletico Ottawa was announced as the 8th and newest club in the Canadian Premier League. And here we are. A lot has happened since that time, but the clubs remain on course, and the suspense has continued to build as to what the team will actually look like when they hit the field. This evening, a big part of that is about to be revealed. The wait is over. The brand new Atletico Ottawa kit is about to be unveiled. Welcome to the first virtual kit reveal of this magnitude, at least, as we celebrate with you another landmark day right here in the Canadian Premier League and Atletico Ottawa's young history. We're thrilled to have you aboard tonight right here on Facebook. And I am Gareth Wheeler from OneSoccer. Off the top, I want to thank Atletico Madrid players Jan Oblak, Thomas Lemar for sending their well wishes. Very cool from them to send a message tonight. Obviously, Oblak outstanding, over 180 appearances with the club since 2014. Thomas Lemar, a French international World Cup winner. So very cool. And it just shows you how the Atletico family continues to grow and how they expand and how they support one another. And that's what this is all about. We have plenty coming your way over the course of tonight's broadcast. We have special guests from the club coming your way, that's for sure, as well as prizes and winners to announce. And of course, the big reveal, the first ever Atletico Ottawa jersey. You may be well aware of the colors of Atletico and what to expect in those regards. Of course, the Federal red, the Rideau blue, and the white, of course, which blankets Ottawa for most of the winter time. Those three colors obviously are tied or linked to Atleti, and they've been famously wearing those colors since 1911. But how it looks and feels, well, you're about to find out here, Canadian style, and we're excited and hope you fall in love with them as much as we have. A very special unveiling is going to be coming up in a few moments' time, bringing the club and the great support of Ottawa, putting them in the spotlight for what should be a real special moment to celebrate in our nation's capital. That coming together really of two great capitals, Madrid and Ottawa, a great sporting club in Atletico steeped in tradition, a winning tradition, I should say, 10-time La Liga champions, 10-time Copa del Rey winners, 3-time Europa League winner, and most recently, they came within touching distance of European glory, runners-up in the 2016 Champions League. No doubt, Atletico, a top club in the global game and a spirit that is expected to really come to life here in Canada. And Ottawa, of course, a great sporting city, not only the hometown of emerging Canadian superstar Jonathan David, but a city, no matter if it's on the field, the pitch, the ice, the diamond, they have a proud tradition of incredible support of their teams. And of course, we expect this to continue and already has continued with Atletico Ottawa. And there's nothing more the people of Ottawa deserve than a club in the top flight football league where they can get behind and really go out and support. I want to be the first of a number, or I want to welcome, I should say, the first of a number of special guests here tonight. He's an exceptionally busy man, especially at a time like the rest of us, where his command center remains at home rather than him traveling coast to coast to coast across this great country. He's about to deliver his opening remarks tonight, and we're happy to have him along and to share what today means for both the club as well as the Canadian Premier League. It's the commissioner himself, Mr. David Clanahan, joining us here on tonight's Jersey Unveiling Show. Mr. Commissioner, your opening remarks.
Thanks, Gareth. Thanks very much. Greetings from the Canadian Premier League, I guess I'm supposed to say. But I want to make sure that I say I hope that everyone is safe and healthy out there. But personally, I wish we were doing this in person at TD Place. But this is pretty cool too. So Atletico Ottawa is getting a bit of a reputation for innovative communications. Their virtual home opener, which I was part of, had over 400 attendees at it. So I thought that was really pretty awesome when you thought about it. And we want to thank all of you for your support during these times. I have to tell you, it's greatly appreciated to see our fans and supporters support the Canadian Premier League and our clubs the way they do. You know, let's talk about today. An incredible day for the CPL and Atletico Ottawa. I'm not sure if this is the best or the worst kept secret that's out there from an unveiling perspective, but I do know there's been a ton of speculation and a whole lot of guesses about what this kit could look like. You know, to bring one of the world's most iconic and successful soccer brands as an owner to Ottawa, Gatineau area, has been an absolute honor for us. And it is for me personally a very proud moment as the Canadian Premier League's first expansion club, Atletico Ottawa, launches its inaugural kit. For those of us at the CPL, it shows our passion to grow the league and grow soccer in Canada. And in closing, I would say to you, while we were able to partner with Atletico Madrid, one of the key things I said at our unveiling when we brought that out, I told everyone in Ottawa, you've won the lottery. And I think you have. Have a great night.
Well said, Commissioner. Thank you so much for that. The lottery, indeed. But this was no stroke of luck, really, with Atletico joining the CPL fold. It took work, a ton of work, commitment, and understanding of the vision of the Canadian Premier League and where we are and where we're going to go soccer-wise in this country. So many are invested, and we're so fortunate to have all this come together in such a positive way. Next up, in terms of our guests, one of those individuals essential to making the Atletico Ottawa dream become a reality. Here is Jeff Hunt, strategic partner with Atletico Ottawa. Good evening, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. Good evening, everybody.
Jeff, you've called Ottawa, you've been fortunate enough to call it home for more than 35 years now. What does this day and what does this all mean to the city and the club supporters?
Well, you know, I mean, this is a city that suffered the highs and lows of sports like maybe no other, especially with our beloved CFL team that twice left town, and everybody remembers the heartbreak and just what a sad day it was when we lost our CFL team, not once but twice, and to see it come back. I think sometimes when you lose something and then you get it back, you appreciate it more than if you had never lost it. And I think that's going to be the case for professional soccer in Ottawa. We had the fury. It was starting to build, and grow. This is still a non-traditional soccer market. But I think that in the coming years and very soon, soccer will be in the same conversation as football and hockey in this market. And I believe it'll be a dominant sport as it deserves to be.
I know these are strange times to navigate through, but what has the response from within the community been like, Jeff, from your perspective?
Well, you know, like David said, it'd be so nice to be able to just see everybody who's participating tonight sitting in the stadium behind me. And, you know, it's having a chance to exchange and meet and talk to people. But this is the next best thing. And we're going to take this extra time that we've been given to make sure that when we do open, it will be bigger and better than we could have ever expected.
The Canadian Premier League feels like that much more of an entity having a team in our nation's capital. For a top flight Canadian league, there has to be a team in Ottawa. Would you agree with that sentiment? And how important is it for not only the club as well as the league, to have a team in Ottawa?
Well, I mean, first of all, Atletico Madrid was looking at the CPL, and at the time, the Ottawa Fury were still in existence. The minute the Fury left, I think Madrid saw that as an omen. That was a chance. They really thought it was special that Madrid is the capital of Spain and has that position in that country, and to extend their brand to the capital of Canada and participate in this new league. I think they thought it was a match made in heaven. And I think David is right that the city of Ottawa won the lottery in that partnership, and the credibility that that brand brings here, it's gonna awake a whole other market that the Fury was unable to reach.
Great stuff, Jeff. We'll catch up a little bit later on. Thanks for doing this, and congratulations on everything thus far.
Thank you.
Jeff Hunt joining us here on the jersey unveiling ceremony. A couple of just updates. Feel free to share your comments. So many great comments coming in the Facebook chat at present time. Keep that up. Tell your friends we're still a few moments away before that jersey gets unveiled, so others still have time to get in, tune into the broadcast, and experience the first view of the Atletico Ottawa jersey ever publicly, just in a few moments' time. All right, it is actually time for the first of multiple unveils tonight. The kit, obviously, as a tease, that's to come. But over recent months, you've been introduced to the first signed players for Atletico Ottawa for their inaugural campaign. What you don't know is who'll be wearing what number. It's a must-know for you to go out and really put your favorite player on the back of whatever Atletico Ottawa jersey you may go out and purchase. So to help you out, this is an exclusive. This is a first. It is a first look at the confirmed numbers thus far for the Atletico Ottawa players. So here we go. Let's show what we have. And there we are, the 14 current players. Interestingly enough, 2 players who played in the Canadian Premier League last season, Malik Hamilton, he's changed his number from his time with Cavalry, where he was 21. He's moved on and shifted to number 2. And AJ Cabra, with formerly of FC Edmonton, he keeps his number 23 as well. Ben Fisk wearing number 10, Antoine Copeland number 11. So a lot of excitement. Those are your first 14 numbers. And just looking at that list, there's one number that's missing. It's the big number 9. The excitement of who that may be. Oh, we're hoping that announcement comes in the not so distant future. So there is your sneak peek, and that is your Atletico Ottawa group thus far as the pieces continue to come together. Let's welcome to the broadcast the man in charge of really assembling this group and have the team come together on the field. He played over 300 games of top flight football while also representing Spain at both the youth and senior level. He had the privilege of wearing the Red et Blanc for Atletico. What was it? For the first time 14 years ago. Incredible. And now he gets to preside over the Canadian version. I want to welcome Atletico Ottawa head coach Mista to the program. Mista, how are you?
Hi, Gabe. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is exciting stuff.
Me too.
How are you? How excited are you as the people of Ottawa are going to come together tonight to see this unveil? How excited are you about it all?
I'm very happy to be back. First time in a beautiful country and be part to wonderful project. Today, I think it's a great day for our club. We are going to see that color represented us in Spain and other places, and they will do here.
We just saw the numbers of your first 14 players that you get to coach over the course of this inaugural season. What do you make of the group so far assembled? And I just mentioned, I see that the number 9 is still available. Are you still looking for one? Because I just need a couple of weeks to get fit there, Mista.
Yeah, we have a very good player. Yeah, the player now are very good, and that's safe. This is the first thing. A little bit nervous and excited because they want to be able to wear this awesome color soon and start training and playing. We're very lucky because I have a great team and a full group of people, and we're very happy to be them here.
You were fortunate enough to represent Atletico. You got to wear the colors yourself. What does it represent? What does it mean for a player?
Yeah, I have a very good memories about the red and white because I would like to transmit the player how important these colors are, what they mean, and hope to continue 100 and plus years here in Ottawa. And I would like to thank you, Atletico, for your confidence, and I hope to continue the winning mentality.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be seeing you outdoors, outside with your group in the not so distant future. Thanks for this, Mista. Appreciate it. And best of luck this season.
Thanks, everyone, and I hope to see you very soon.
Excellent. The head coach of Atletico Ottawa, Mista, joining us. Everyone likes free stuff. And I mean everyone. We've all seen people at sporting events really knock their friends and family out of the way to get a free extra large t-shirt. I'm not one of those people, but still, everyone likes free stuff. Well, tonight we're giving away something much better than that extra large tee. The winner of this contest, and it's trivia, gets a brand new, soon to be revealed Atletico Ottawa jersey, fresh off the press. So this is what's going to happen. It's a trivia question I'm about to give you just in a moment. And the first person to answer the question correctly in our Facebook chat will have that beautiful Macron Ottawa jersey to call your own. Our fine moderators, I should say, they're on it. They're watching. So they'll reach out to you and make sure you get your hands on your prize without you pushing anyone over in the process. It's physical distancing done right here on this program. All right. So here's your chance. So here we go. Get your typing fingers ready. Good luck. And the question is as follows. How many Canadian players are there so far in Atletico Ottawa's current squad? That is, how many Canadian players are there so far in Atletico Ottawa's current squad? Good luck. I will announce the winner a little bit later on, as well as the answer. Let's keep this moving. Next up, joining me on the program is CEO of Atletico Ottawa. He's young, he's bright, he's ambitious, and he makes a great guest, as witnessed recently on OneSoccer's Hangout. I think he has a television future ahead of him as well. He's had a ton of work bringing this project to life, and I know what this day means for him. I want to welcome Fernando Lopez to the show. Hello, Fernando. How are you?
All good, all good. Very excited, Garrett. Thank you so much.
I'm easy compared to those guys on the Hangout, Fernando.
I hope they're easy.
The jersey that we're going to see tonight represents so much about the club. What are the values and the inspiration that the club represents?
Well, we are so excited for tonight. We know this is a challenging moment for all of us as citizens, as players, as fans, as soccer administrators, and that's why it was so important for us to do something special today. It's another historic day for Atletico Ottawa and for the Atletico de Madrid family, and we feel very happy. And I personally wanted to thank you all for being here with us one more time, showing us your commitment and your support. And I'm thrilled that so many fans and the media have joined us to be part of this virtual unveiling event. And we're truly honored to share this jersey with everyone, and I hope that you like it as much as we do.
We're almost.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was going to say we're almost there. We're almost at the time to see the jersey. What does the jersey itself mean to you, as well as the Atleti family?
The jersey means everything. I mean, it's who you are, it's what you battle for, it's what you represent, it's something that makes you feel inside of you that you belong to something big. It's much more than a jersey. I mean, for Atletico, the jersey is a movement that fuels your life. It's a sentiment. It's a family. And this jersey is such a great representation of all of this and all the Atletico de Madrid history and our future in Canada. I can imagine what a player will feel wearing this jersey in front of our fans on a game day at TD Place. And just thinking about it, it gave me goosebumps. And for those reasons, and for us, it was very important that the home jersey represented Atletico's identity in the Ottawa and Gatineau region. And that's why we decided to insert unique details and graphic symbols that perfectly reflected the 117 years of Atletico's know-how with the domestic soccer landscape and the culture of the community. And we put together all our efforts on make these values very identifiable in the jersey. And I think that seeing today the outcome, I truly believe that we made a good job, but let the fans judge it. Today, I just feel like I'm another supporter.
Well, they're going to see it literally just in a few moments right after this, Fernando. And it's going to be presented in a special way. The jerseys are going to be revealed by your very own supporters, your very own fans, those who have loved and supported the game in your new city for quite some time. Why did you feel it was important to have the people of Ottawa show them off for the very first time?
I said this so many times, and I will keep saying it. The greatest teams in the history of humanity in all sports have always counted with a great protagonist. In this team, in Atletico Ottawa, the main protagonists are the supporters. I think that without them, this team will have no sense. It will be like an empty stadium. The fans, together with the players and the coaches, are going to be the ones who will lead the history of Atletico Ottawa. And for us, this was the best way to begin writing our history and letting the protagonists write it and unveil the jersey.
All right, the time has come, Fernando. Sit back and enjoy the unveil. Yeah. We'll chat with you a little bit later on as we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A, okay? So enjoy the moment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fernando Lopez, so the time has come. You've been waiting for it. I've been waiting. And these 6 individuals, well, they've especially been waiting. So we have 6 Ottawa soccer supporters with us here tonight. It's going to be Daniel, Aaron, Jessica, Josh, Matt, and Sean. These Atletico fans have the distinct honor tonight, and it'll go down in history as the first to unveil the new jersey. Now, they all received boxes in the mail and have remained closed. They ensured me that no one's cheated, no one snuck a peek. It's remained closed. And they've obeyed a message. It was actually a message that was sent and put on the box. Do not open before May 28th. They've all obeyed. So here we go. The time and date is here, and we thank them for patiently waiting. All right, guys, Ottawa, Canada, and the Canadian Premier League, we're all watching. It's time to show the football world the first ever Atletico Ottawa jersey. Open those boxes.
Here we go, boys.
Let's do this.
Oh, wow.
It's like Christmas.
Beautiful.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty great.
That.
Pretty
Wow.
awesome.
Look at these. Gorgeous.
Oh, we got the big maple leaf on there.
This
Nice.
is something going to pass down to the kids.
That's beautiful.
Pretty sweet.
A sharp.
Wow.
This is pretty sharp.
Classico, they say, I suppose.
Allez, Atleti. Allez.
That's wonderful.
Wow.
This is
This is
a
something
great.
you want to wear in the streets all the time.
The T.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
classic kit.
pretty badass too. It is classic football, classic Atletico. Great opportunity to start new traditions with an old established legacy. We've got the Canadian Premier League crest. It's official. We're in the club, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the CPL. Oh, yes,
I got
Garrett.
one too. I was going to rip it off like Superman. By the way, bonus marks to Jessica, because I don't know if anyone else sliced theirs open before. Jessica absolutely did not. So bonus marks go out to Jennifer. Let's start with Aaron and Daniel. Aaron Hooper, part of the Bytown Boys. Daniel, part of the Capital City Supporters. Aaron, let's start with you. Let's talk about the front of the kit. If you just want to hold it up,
Yeah.
What stands out to you? What do you like about the front of the kit?
I mean, I just like how clean it is, how crisp, and I think this is just a classic jersey you're going to be able to wear on the streets of Ottawa. I think it's recognizable and something that's part of the Ottawa legacy. It will be part of the sports landscape forever, and I think it really sticks to the Ottawa, style and the colors, and yeah, I just can't wait to wear it. This is the new streetwear of the city, so let's go.
That's right. I'm loving the collar. I think that's just absolutely classic and timeless. The blue trim, the Rito blue trim is gorgeous. And I'm a crest man. I love to see it on the heart. So that's huge for me. And it's sewn on there. So there's no going back. So it's beautiful. It's timeless. The manufacturer is embroidered too. So it's just absolute quality kit. Absolute quality.
So both
Like
you
I
guys
said,
give
I
it
think this
a
is
thumbs up.
a-
Aaron, go
Oh
ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
No, like I
it's
said, I
done.
think this is a kit that you're gonna pass down to your grandkids, and this is we're at the beginning of history right now. You're not gonna be looking back 100 years from now, sharing this Atletico Ottawa kit, probably hanging up in a pub somewhere. So this is history. CPL forever.
Beautiful. I don't know if that's alarm or people are just excited, honking their horns, Daniel.
Oh yes, absolutely. There's a whole crowd out here just waiting for the unveil.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy your kits. Looking good. Put them on
Thanks.
right now. Let's get to Jessica and Josh. Josh, we'll start with you. Let's talk about the back of the kit because you might have to hold it up so the viewers, Josh, can see it a little bit more. The maple leaf on the back. You like that little touch?
I do, yeah. I wasn't like, there's a lot of hints that there was going to be some leaf feature, and I wasn't sure what that was going to be. So I was kind of surprised that it's just one big maple leaf on the back, and I think it's sharp, and and it's going to have the numbers on the back, and I think it's going to look just fantastic when the team's on the pitch. I think the whole thing put together it's a really sharp look, and I'm going to be really proud to put this on.
Awesome. Jessica, you won the battle with the box. Good to see.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? What do you think?
I love the feel of the jersey. As Josh was saying, I actually knew that there was going to be hints about the maple leaf, and I actually do like it on the back of the jersey.
Any other thoughts about the kit? Josh, Jessica, have your say.
Honestly, it just means a lot to have a kit, and it just makes it feel a lot more real. Like with everything going on, we've been through a lot, and especially fans in Ottawa after everything that went on, during the offseason, losing a team, getting a team, and finally having the kit and seeing it makes it look a lot more, just makes it feel a lot more real, and just gets me that much more excited to have live soccer back in Ottawa.
Hear, hear. Jessica, how do you like the color?
I love it, and I really like the blue. I was hoping that there was more blue incorporated in the jersey, so I do like the blue trim around the collar and the sleeves. And as Josh was saying, we lost a team, we gained a new team, and to finally have the jerseys and see what the jerseys look like, it's just amazing.
It's all getting real. Joshua, Apartment 613, and Jessica from the Bytown Boys. Thank you so much for taking part, you two. Last, certainly not least, we're going to see if these two have a modeling career in front of them. Matt and Sean, they both have the jersey. Oh, looking good, boys. Matty, how are you?
Doing well. This is a beauty.
How's it feel?
I got to hide the COVID pounds, though, you know?
We all have them. I'm sitting down. You're braver than I.
So beautiful.
How does it feel? How does it feel on?
Oh, it's a nice fit. So beautiful. And it's really nice to see this in Ottawa.
Sean.
Yeah.
What do you think, buddy?
It's amazing. You know what I love? I love the collar.
Me too.
I actually like it. I think it's classic. I think it's like, it feels good. It's lightweight. I got to tell you, it's been like close to 40 degrees here the last few days. I really could have used this a couple days ago. I'd be really happy running around in this.
All right, guys. Before we let you run, give me your best Zoolander and some final thoughts of what you got on. Matt, we'll start with you.
Vamos, Aleti. Vamos. Dale, dale.
Look at that. I like that. Sean, stay that way just for a second because you really get the appreciation of the big Canadian maple leaf on the back. Looks very cool. It's almost when you're holding it up, it wasn't as distinct, but on it really pops. Thank you, both of you, for being a part of history here tonight. Looking good, guys. Stay safe, okay? Cheers. Cheers. That's Matt Hawkins from Stony Monday Riot and Sean Campbell from Capital Ultras. All right. That's the kit, or that's the jersey. I'm going to be revealing the entire kit in a few moments' time, so you're going to be able to see what it all looks like. I'm not wearing it, so don't worry about that. We cannot wait to see these jerseys in TD Place Stadium, in Lansdowne Park, and across the city of Ottawa all summer long. They look great. So now that the supporters have seen it, let's see what the players look like in those jerseys. Here's your sneak peek.
Proud to bring the iconic red and white stripes of the Atletico family here to the nation's capital in Ottawa.
C'est un honneur de porter ce chandail aujourd'hui. Je suis extrêmement fier de représenter la région d'Ottawa-Gatineau, où j'ai grandi, ma famille et mes amis. Je suis fier de faire partie de la famille de l'Atletico. Vamos Atletico!
La verdad que la primera vez que vi esta playera me enamoré completamente de ella. Los colores que representan muy bien al país de Canadá, a la institución como el Atlético de Madrid. Para mí es un honor poder vestir y estar dentro de la familia del Atlético. Me siento muy contento, muy feliz y seguro que la voy a aportar con mucho esfuerzo y voy a dar todo lo mejor para poder lograr los triunfos.
Good stuff, guys. And we're fortunate to have some more special guests here tonight. The young men from that video who will be wearing these colors on the field. And want to welcome the first signing ever in Atletico Ottawa history, Canadian international Ben Fisk. Who's ever watching on Facebook, if you can just turn down your volume. One of you is guilty. I won't point fingers. Ben, good to see you. How are you?
How's it going, Gareth?
Doing awesome, pal. Local product, the youngest player signed in the Canadian Premier League history is Antoine Copeland. Bonjour, Antoine. How are you?
Ça va bien, vous?
I don't speak much French, but I'm doing well. I speak even less Spanish. And from Mexico, exciting midfield player Francisco Acuna. Hello, Francisco.
Hola. Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Let's go one by one, and we'll start off with the savvy Canadian veteran and Ben Fisk. Here we go. You done Pacific Purple last season, and your first look in the red, white, and blue. How do you think it looks?
It looks incredible. The first time I saw it, I think Acuna just said it in the video, but I fell completely in love with it. As a Canadian who's been lucky enough to play in Spain and been lucky enough to actually see a few Atletico Madrid games in person, I know what these iconic colors represent on the pitch. Attributes like humility, hard work, and teamwork. All stuff that Atletico Madrid stands for as a brand and as a team, and I'm really proud to be wearing these colors here in Canada and bring all those attributes here.
So it's been a hectic few months, Ben. Obviously, you first signed with the club, you head to Spain very briefly. You're getting together with this group. I mean, all these things contribute to the build, establishing your new club and your new team. But the jersey, that makes it so much more real. How much does just putting it on just excite you and just really want to get things going?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it just makes everything feel that much more real. This is my second year in a row joining a brand new team and a brand new club, and everywhere else I've been in my career, I've been able to have a few images to visualize what it might look like once I actually get on the pitch and get to wear those colors. So it's this weird unknown before the jersey's unveiled, where I've obviously seen TD Place and I know what that looks like, but it was hard to kind of imagine myself there until I finally saw the actual jersey we're going to be wearing.
And the summertime absolutely makes a difference when the nice weather hits. The colors not only represent you and your team, but the city of Ottawa and the community as well. Fans want to know, how are things coming together despite the obvious unavoidable setbacks? And as a leader of the group, what are you guys doing to prepare to hit the ground running when you get the green light?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's no secret how footballers have been staying fit and healthy during this time. Doing our best to be ready to get back on the pitch as soon as possible. But what I've been really impressed with our group is the mental strength of everyone and how we've really come together as a group and unified ourselves as teammates. But in this case, we've had a much bigger opportunity to unite ourselves off the pitch. So I've been really, really impressed with, like I said, the mental strength of my teammates. And I think that's going to pay dividends down the year once we're back on the pitch.
Good stuff. I can't wait to see you out there. Number 10, Atletico Ottawa, Ben Fisk. I like the sound of that. Antoine, as a local product, this must be that much more special for you. What do you think about your new kit? And you're the youngest of the group, so really your opinion matters most because it's got to be on trend.
Ouais, j'adore le maillot de match. Je pense que c'est un style classique. On peut y observer les couleurs, le rouge, le blanc. Ça représente la région d'Ottawa-Gatineau, mais ça représente aussi la capitale nationale. Et en tant que seul joueur de la région, je vais porter ce chandail avec une grande fierté. On peut aussi y voir les couleurs, le bleu, le rouge, le blanc qui représentent la grande franchise qui est l'Atlético de Madrid. Mais c'est aussi avec grande fierté, honneur que je vais porter ce maillot sur le terrain. Bref, j'approuve, j'adore le maillot. Je pense que c'est très tendance. Les personnes peuvent le porter autant sur le terrain que sur les rues. Donc, je pense que les partisans vont être très satisfaits.
So Ottawa has always been a great soccer city. Even when I was playing, that was a long time ago. Great players came out of that city, the Ottawa-Gatineau region. You're very much part of this new generation of players that's coming through. How much will Atletico Ottawa and the Canadian Premier League mean for young fans and young players to establish yourself within the community?
Ben, je pense que la CPL, c'est une jeune ligue qui est très prometteuse pour les joueurs de soccer canadiens, pour l'avenir du soccer canadien. En plus de ça, on a l'affiliation avec l'Atlético Madrid, qui est un club très, très, très prestigieux de l'Europe. Puis ça offre cette voie-là pour les jeunes talents locaux de se rendre éventuellement en Europe. C'est pas tout le monde qui passe, qui doit aller à Montréal ou qui doit aller à Toronto pour pouvoir se développer. Je pense que ça a cette opportunité-là de pouvoir se développer dans sa cour arrière. Donc, c'est très possible. Et puis, je pense qu'il s'agit de croire en ses rêves puis de travailler fort.
Merci, Antoine. Thank you so much. We'll catch up a little bit later on. You're going to be part of our Q&A as well in just a few moments' time. Francisco, welcome. This is the first jersey that you put on for your new team in a brand new country as well. How proud are you having to put on that jersey for the very first time?
Yes, estoy muy contento de portar esta bella playera. Me ilusiona mucho poder usarla, la verdad. Así que muy agradecido.
I'm going to translate here, and this is going to be a very rough translation. Francisco's extremely happy to have the opportunity to wear this beautiful jersey, and he's very excited to be able to use it sometime soon. Here, here. Francisco, you're now wearing the famous colors of Atletico Madrid that have now been adopted by Ottawa to create a similar winning tradition in our nation's capital. How much are you looking forward to making your mark, and what will it mean when you first get to wear this on the field of play?
Yeah. Yes. Para mí es un honor muy importante representar a una institución como el Atlético de Madrid, asimismo a la capital de Canadá. Seguramente vamos a entregar lo mejor de nosotros para representarla dignamente, ¿no? A esta hermosa ciudad.
Francisco says, for me, it's truly an honor to represent an institution at Atletico de Madrid, as well as the capital of Canada. We will deliver the best of us on the field and present the club and the city with dignity. Thank you, all three. Looking good. We'll see you geared up in the full kit, hopefully in the not so distant future. Stay well, and we can't wait to see you guys on the field of play. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Gareth.
Thank you.
So now it's about time that we got to our next guest. And it's not only because he's kind of my boss. I know it's quite the honor to have OneSoccer right on the front, right here on the Ottawa kit. So much hard work has gone on behind the scenes to make all of this happen. Launch of not only this kit, but a new Canadian top flight division, the birth of new club teams, the incredible production that goes behind bringing you the games and the coverage of the game and of the sport and of the league on OneSoccer. And this man's work is essential and key to everything that's going on, including Atletico's introduction to the Canadian market. It's your friend and mine, CEO of MediaPro Canada, visionary, builder, role model. What more can I say, Oscar Lopez? How's that for an introduction?
Come on. Looks like that we work together. And, okay, then, well, this is another chapter in our long story together between Atletico Madrid and MediaPro. We are very happy that finally the Atletico Madrid family made a decision to come to Canada to be part of this exciting project and share everything with us. Then for us, be the first sponsor in the Atletico Ottawa jersey is really an honor. We are very proud of it, and we are really happy. We want to to see the team just in the pitch.
This new chapter is an exciting one, and you mentioned it, the OneSoccer on the jersey. I mean, this relationship runs deep. How important is this for OneSoccer, for Media Pro, for Ottawa, for all this to come together in such a way, Oscar?
Well, as everybody knows, we are living uncertain times and difficult times, but we have clear what is our plan, and we want to follow. Then that the first expansion team on the league will be the combination of these three things. Atletico Madrid, that is a big brand in the soccer world, the supported and engaged fans group that they have in the city, and the city of Ottawa. These three things, I think that is a really good news for the soccer in the country.
Outstanding news. The kits look sharp, that much better with OneSoccer on the front. Congratulations. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the show, Oscar. Thank you. We'll see you soon, hopefully.
Thank you. Yeah.
CEO of Media Pro Canada, Oscar Lopez. These remain busy times, and we're looking forward to those next steps with OneSoccer. We're going to finish things off tonight with a quick Q&A with some of tonight's special guests. So if we can bring back the players, the commissioner, Jeff and Fernando, they're all backstage. They're all going to pop on as the questions come for each and every one of them. Now, members of the media beforehand submitted questions to us, and time permitting, we'll get through as many as we can as we have York 9 and Forge. CPL and OneSoccer replay coming up at the top of the clock on the OneSoccer YouTube channel. So let's get things started. Fernando, you're the lucky winner. The first question is coming your way, courtesy of Graham Ivory with the mighty TSN 1020 in Ottawa. What were some of the factors that went into the design of the kit themselves?
The main factors when we went into the design of the jersey were mainly to maintain the look of our parent club, Atletico de Madrid, respecting the red and white stripes that we were since 1911, with predominance of the red, main characteristic of Atletico, and also present in the Canadian national flag. And we also have been inspired by the deep blue water of the Rideau Canal, as you mentioned, present in the collar and the sleeve scuffs, and the sponsor of Media Pro. Thank you so much, Oscar, for that. And we try to highlight as well the icon of the country with the bold red maple leaf showcases on the back of the jersey. So I think that we try to wrap up everything so everybody can feel proud of wearing the jersey in the nation's capital.
Macron has done a wonderful job, as they did with the previous 7 kits. And the designers, correct me if I'm wrong, Fernando, they worked in collaboration with the club during the design process.
Yes, with us and with the CPL. I think that that was very key, because the CPL put a touch base in the city and worked together with us and know exactly where were that characteristics of the city, so we can identify it with Macron. And I think that we're perfectly fitted in the jersey.
Beautiful. The second question's coming to you as well, Fernando. It's your lucky day. It's courtesy of the voice of Canadian football, or at least by the pen, John Molinaro from canpl.ca, wants to know, how are you planning on implementing the athletic philosophy within Ottawa and within the team?
Atletico de Madrid philosophy is a very simple philosophy that I think which many people will be identified in his personal life. And it's the philosophy of the hard work and never stop believing, humility, passion, emotion, courage, always fight for your dreams. We saw a lot of these values in the hard-working people of the city of Ottawa and Gatineau. So we believe that somehow we share the same philosophy. Then we met Jeff, a renowned sport businessman who have done, I guess, almost everything in his career in the world of the sports in Ottawa and in Canada, and who was perfectly aligned with us and with the CPL, with our philosophy that really knows the people, the community, the habits of the region. So I'm sure that combination of all these factors and working very close and together with the fans and the community will make us accomplish our objectives.
Well said, Fernando. If anyone has the stream on the background, if you could just mute it for the time being, that would be appreciated. Graham Ivory again wants to know, Ben and Antoine, Ben, you first. What was your first reaction when you saw the jersey and you put it on? What was your initial reaction?
Well, I think I just smiled for 2 or 3 minutes without saying anything. I was just so so happy to kind of have an image of what it was going to look like on the pitch. And then, my head started just flowing with plays that are going to happen on the pitch. Hopefully a few goals at TD Place there. And it was just pure excitement.
Antoine?
Yeah, I really love the kits. I've been a part of this team for quite a while now. We met some of the guys when we went over in Madrid. Now we've all been training virtually. But when I saw the kit, I really felt something special in my heart. I envisioned myself wearing that kit, whether it's at TD Place, whether it's scoring a goal, whether it's providing that assist, whether it's making that defensive tackle. It was very special. And I think I'm very excited to wear this jersey on the field to play the Atletico way under Coach Mista.
Awesome. Love it. Commissioner Adam Jenkins from OneSoccer wants to know, understanding there are some extraordinary circumstances right now with COVID-19, what are some of the lessons that the league has learned that it can implement with expansion clubs in the future?
Well, you can go very simply to the things like, obviously bringing an extra team in, it balances our schedule. It does those types of things for us. And certainly, we've also saw that we can be very flexible and nimble in our approach to things. I think the biggest thing that we've learned is that the CPL really provides hope and opportunity for Canadian soccer players that wasn't there before. Yep. During this period of isolation, we may not be playing matches, but we've been able to demonstrate that hope and opportunity through our content and media interviews and campaigns, something similar to the ECPL tournament and the We Are One community initiative to a much larger audience, both nationally and internationally. And so I think, it's not just what happens on the pitch. The players are absolutely the most important things in the people in the league. But at the end of the day, we have to also continue to entertain when these guys aren't able to play. So the fans and the supporters, we love this game. We love the game, and we'll take it any way we can get it, when we can get it. And that's what we're doing for them today.
Absolutely. Welcome back, Jeff Hunt. Jeff, John Jock from Northern Tribune would like to know, this month you officially left OSEG. Is it safe to say that Atletico Ottawa is now your primary focus, or is there still room for other projects in your life as well?
Well, before I answer that question, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to the patience of our Francophone audience. Antoine saved the day with the French content, but we're going to be better. Be patient. We're going to get there. And as far as, I've been thinking about something new with, OSEG and, everything that's happened over the last, especially 6 years with the Red Blacks. I knew it was time for something new. And when this opportunity came, when Scott Mitchell called me about this partnership with Atletico, I knew right away that was an aha moment. I said, if professional soccer is going to not just succeed, but flourish in Ottawa, a brand like Atletico was essential and would really put us over the top. And so I feel like it was a good timing to walk away from OSEG and give Atletico Ottawa 100% of my time and interest. And I don't know about other things. Right now, all I care about is making this team every bit as successful as the Red Blacks and the 67s and, dare I say, the Senators. We want to be a top tier team in the city.
Hear, hear. Ben Fisk, you're back on board. Adam Jenkins would like to know, we know that players are training on their own right now, and Some clubs are doing workouts on platforms like Zoom to keep everyone really fit and connected as possible. But what is your strategy to stay mentally fit, seeing as you don't know when you're going to be back or how long of a lead up that you're going to have before matches are able to start being played? So what are you doing?
Yeah, personally, I mean, I'm watching a lot of old matches. Last season, going into the year, for example, with a brand new league, there was no footage to go off. So, your first game against every team in the league was kind of the first time you're seeing that setup, that formation, and a lot of those players. So now, with the benefit of OneSoccer, you're able to watch back the matches from last year. And so I've been really trying to take advantage of the time to, study a bit of my opposition and also some of my own games from last year as well.
Do you like what you see?
Yeah, it's easy to watch the stuff you like. So I try and focus on the stuff that I think I can do better, and little ways to maybe exploit some of the other teams, and just going over little bits and little details that maybe you wouldn't have noticed when you first looked it over.
Top commentators on those broadcasts as well, obviously. Get to enjoy them all over again.
Debatable.
Yeah, I know some of the other guys right now. Kidding. Fernando, back to you. Jean-Francois Plante from Le Douai wants to know, how many players total are signed so far, and how much time is needed for training camp in order to start a season?
Okay. I think in total we have signed 14 players so far. We have trained 3 days together in our preseason training camp in the week that we have been in Spain, in Madrid. So definitely we need some more than that. And we are working with the CPL together with Canada Soccer and with the local authorities to get the permission to return to training. So as soon as that happens, I think that the much time that we can train together is going to be beneficial for us, because hopefully we can train, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But the more time that we can train, I think that is going to be great for us.
More on your squad. Oliver Platt from OneSoccer, Fernando, wants to know how the delay to the start of the season has changed your plans towards building a squad, or has it changed at all?
Well, it changed a little bit because we planned at the beginning to start with the season in April. And since the moment that changed, everything changed surrounded that. So I think that we were managing well, and we were keeping the conversations with the players that we have, conversations with agents, teams. So we are just waiting to put everything in place when the situation gets back to normal, and hopefully we can announce the rest of the players. We have still one international more spot there, and the rest are going to be Canadians. And I'm sure that we will fight for everything when the competition is back.
Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you. Antoine, another one for you. Adam Jenkins, he's keeping you guys busy here tonight. What are some of the things you told your new teammates about the city of Ottawa and its soccer community, being the hometown guy?
I've told them a couple of things. The first thing is that Ottawa-Gatineau region, it's an amazing place to live. It's an amazing place to visit. I've also told them that soccer is a big part of the culture here. I've bragged about the amazing facilities that we have, which you guys all know, that's TD Place. And I can't forget to mention the fans. They're a huge part in this sport, and especially here in Ottawa. They always support us. The atmosphere at TD Place is amazing, and what they create on game days is just inspiring. So merci à tous les partisans.
Well done. Commissioner, another one from Jean-Francois Plante. Will Atletico be allowed to practice at TD Place Stadium anytime soon?
Well, I'm certainly hopeful. As we said earlier this week, we're actively engaged with each of the club's provincial and municipal governments. And Ottawa, we have a friend in Ottawa, Minister Lisa MacLeod. So we're hoping that her group will help us there as well. But we've got to get all the approvals required for return to training. Obviously, we have that in place already from Canada Soccer. So we're expected to commence training pretty shortly. I would say hopefully sometime next week or early next after that. We'll start in a phased approach with small workouts and small groups. And then on a rolling basis, we'll bring clubs on. I think the most important thing, though, is that we've got to commit, and we are committed, as are our clubs, to adhering to all the public health guidelines and the government directives around this, just to stop the spread of the COVID-19 disease, if you want to call it, or virus, and also to make sure that we maintain the health of all of our players and technical staff and coaches and their families as we're going through all this. So we're doing it the right way, and we'll be back on the pitch before you know it.
Jeff, coming back to you for the next question. How has COVID-19 affected the buzz in the city over Atletico Ottawa and the club eventually being able to kick off its season?
Well, I mean, I think events like this certainly make us feel like the momentum is still strong, but nothing replaces the games and the participation with fans at a game. We're hoping that we can keep the excitement going with continuing to do things like this, and hopefully we'll figure out some way with David's leadership that we'll have some version of competition this year, and that will really do a lot to solidify Atletico Ottawa. And so I'm sure we're going to figure out more things as we go forward to keep that excitement alive.
2 more questions left. Fernando, this is your final question. Eddie Bennon from 613 Sports wants to know, does the club have any plans to get involved at the grassroots level of soccer within the city of Ottawa and the Ottawa-Gatineau area? And if so, in what ways?
Yeah, absolutely. We already started with the conversations, and we have been spoken a lot between Jeff and I about the strategy and how to help and contribute to the soccer community that is huge here in Ottawa and Gatineau. So as far as the situation gets back to normal, I think that we will be ready to perform a lot of plans with them. We want to help them. We want to work together with them to visit them, to make like clinics, camps, to stay with our coaches, to make seminars, to bring them to our games. So there is a lot of things that we can work to with them.
And Commissioner, the last question comes to you. You get the final word. Emily Wilson from the Charlatan would like to know, what was the process in deciding the kit sponsor for the Macron jerseys, and how was that decision made bringing OneSoccer on board?
I can't divulge that at all. I think it had a lot to do with the 2 CEOs over in Spain who are very good friends, and said I don't think they would have been very happy if we didn't have OneSoccer on the Atletico Ottawa jersey. So, and I'm pretty pleased. It looks great actually on the jersey itself. I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of all the jerseys, as you would be with just like your children, you would be. But really I'm looking forward to seeing Ben Fisk play in an Ottawa jersey this year. I enjoyed watching him last year. And Antoine, I've heard so much about you, young man. I'm really looking forward to see you play as well.
No pressure, guys. The commissioner's got his eyes on both of you. Guys, this has been great. Thank you so much for taking some time here tonight. The Macron jerseys look great on all you. David, we'll have to get you in one. Or would that be showing favoritism of one club over the others?
Yeah, I was told I better not. I do have one. Now my whole entire family. I've got 5 or 6 that I've got to buy for the family here. So
beautiful. Yeah. Jeff, thank you very much. Fernando, great stuff. Ben,
thank you.
Antoine, looking forward to seeing you too in the
Merci
not-so-distant future. Thank you, everyone. That wraps up the Q&A. Great stuff by everyone. I'm sure we'll be hearing more from all of them over the next few weeks. I want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. It's a big night for the club and the Canadian Premier League, and we're thrilled you took some time to celebrate with us. Congratulations goes out to Jay Fitzsimmons, the winner of a brand new Macron Atletico Ottawa jersey, as he was the first to answer correctly on our Facebook chat that there are 8 Canadian players at present time who are on the current Atletico Ottawa squad. If you didn't win, don't worry. In a matter of moments, as soon as I wrap up here, those jerseys are going to be available to order online. So get ready to jump on. They're on sale at shop.canpl.ca. That is shop.canpl.ca. And at tdplaceteamshop.ca. That is tdplaceteamshop.ca. It's just a click away, those Macron jerseys. And we're all pros at online ordering now. I know my life just revolves around ordering things online, things I don't even need. So have at it and look good as we wait for the football to return. Stay where you are online. Just head over to our OneSoccer YouTube channel for York 9 Forge, the match from the 2019 season. That's coming up, well, right about now. And while you're there, subscribe, like, tell your friends. OneSoccer, your home for Canadian soccer. On behalf of everyone at OneSoccer, Atletico Ottawa, and the Canadian Premier League, I am Gareth Wheeler. We hope you enjoyed this here tonight. I certainly did. And make sure you stay home, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay safe, Canada.